It's an age-old mystery, one that men and women, children of all ages, the young and old, have searched out the answer for several years now. It's the proverbial age-old question, where's Waldo? We here at SurvTech Solutions Surveying and Mapping like to seek out the unusual and the unexpected, and seeing as we provide solutions, we decided to use our expertise in surveying to locate Waldo. Using a variety of high-tech, cutting-edge surveying and mapping technology, we set out on this quest to find this enigmatic and elusive superstar of pop culture, using hydrographic surveying for looking underwater, ground-penetrating radar to see if he was hiding somewhere underground, and sending survey crews out and diligently mapping areas throughout the southeast United States. Well, I'm happy to report that we have indeed found the one and only Waldo, and he is here to speak with us and reveal some information about himself that his fans might not be aware of. So happy Halloween, and let's welcome the one and only Waldo.
What are you doing today, Waldo, when you are working so hard?
Gotta pay for all my travel bills.
Well, here at SurvTech, we finally found Waldo. Waldo, where have you been lately? I mean, everywhere, really, right?
I've been across all 7 continents. Been all over.
So how did you end up here at SurvTech? I mean, we looked for you with GPR, we looked for you with hydrographic to see if you were under the water. We had crew trucks out everywhere trying to find Waldo.
Well, I've heard nothing but good things about SurvTech, so I decided to stop by since I couldn't be found.
So now that you've been found, is this an end of an era? I mean, are you still going to go out and get lost again so people can continue to look for you?
Waldo will live on forever. He will never stop.
And one last question here, Waldo. Does this mean a lot to you that so many people throughout the years, I mean, children, men and women of all ages, have always been searching for Waldo?
It's been very touching, and I appreciate everyone always looking for me.
So any last words to your fans, Waldo?
Keep on looking. I'll be out there.
Especially for my son, and so so that I could get him, at an early age. He was like, I think he was 11. He was 10 or 11 when we got him into the church, and that's the key. And that's what I try to tell people, I'm not big on, and I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm not big on being a locker room preacher and things like that, but I try to live, and talk, and the way I speak with guys, and the things I do, my actions, and let people see them, and and know that man, there's something about that guy, I want to be like him, I want my life to be like his, I want people to see that, because and the only time I really do take a real proactive approach to people, is that I see people with kids, some of the guys with kids, and I know that they're, they really love their kids and they do anything for the kids, and I'll talk to them and tell them, hey man, if you really do anything for your kids, I'm going to tell you the most important thing you can do for your kids, and it means a whole lot to me, people don't realize.
Well, it's evangelism by example.
It is. Mm-hmm.
And when people, like you said, a lot of people would see you before, and it's well documented that a lot of people are like, Prince Ike, what a nice, great guy. But you still had that longing in your heart because you needed the forgiveness.
Exactly, yeah.
You needed the forgiveness, and you needed the active influence of Jesus in your life in order to be able to, withstand a lot of the heavy, heavy things that life can throw at you.
Exactly, yeah. There's things. That's when my aunt passed away. That was the only thing, because this aunt that passed away, my mom's sister, and it's my mom's younger sister, and she married my dad's younger brother. So we've been together.
Wow.
Yeah, everywhere I've grown up, that her
Sure.
her 3 daughters have grown up. So we went to the same schools. We grew up. Matter of fact, we were living just not even a block away when she passed away. She was just living about a block away from me. So I've always been near her. And it was really tough. I've lost my grandparents, both my sets of my grandparents, and then my sister, and now my aunt, and those 2 are the closest, And I know, one day it'll be my parents,
Sure,
maybe I'll go before them, I don't know, but more than likely, it'll probably be my parents next, and I know it's just going to take. It's going to take something more than the world can offer to comfort me.
That's a perfect way
Exactly.
to say it. Now, one of the event that we're here tonight for is Wrestling for a Cause, and it's a benefit for Temple Terrace Wildcats, and fans that want to check on that, they can go to the website that's up on the screen right now, and we'll have a link in the sidebar there. How important is it for you, not just with Christianity, but being charitable and helping in the community and kind of having that spirit of, doing unto others?
Well, that's a big part of our lives, and it has been, since I became a Christian, because I didn't know any other way, I didn't really know what the church was for, and that's exactly what the church is for,
Sure.
That's why, the Bible, it tells us, don't forget, to come together, and that's what it means, come together in the church, There you can have fellowship, and there, everybody leans on each other, It's how the body comes together, one person may be the hand, but one person's the foot, one person's the head, or one family is, is this, and people are hurt. That's why there are food banks. My wife used to volunteer at the food bank at our church we were at. She used to run the food bank, and we would go down to I think it was called Catholic Charities, and pick up food in Seffner, and we'd pick up food.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, every Tuesday I think it was a pickup, and we'd go down and pick up food there, and then she started running a route for the church and picking up at Publix stores. Like Publix is big into donating all their pies and pastries and breads and stuff. So she would go, and pick up, and sometimes we drive down together and pick up food and stuff and take it back to the food bank, and then they would open the food bank on like Wednesdays and Thursdays. Families would come in and stuff.
Cole Porter, by way of Nelson Riddle. I've got you under my skin. I have got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you are a part of me. I've got you.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of SurvTech Solutions Surveying 101. This is Amy Vitale. Mine Surveying provides accurate engineering surveys for mine operations. The survey gives a client a complete overview and can be used for planning, calculations, and boundary issues. This is Amy Vitale, finished with another Surveying 101. Stay tuned for SurvTechSolutions.com for more info, and please visit me online at amyvitale.net.